Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of our Niagara Whirlpool. Let's go! Okay, so what I want to work on today is the finer details. So we got the base coat down today. So today I want to start going into all of the detail of the trees. The last thing we're going to do is this main tree in the front. So we've done the background, now we're going to be doing middle ground and the detail here and our highlights, and then a little bit more work on the foam and then the main tree. So we do have quite a lot to do today. So we're gonna kind of focus on highlights, and then we're gonna put the foliage on. So you're gonna need some white paint, and the we're gonna go quite bright today. And one of my customers gave me these beautiful brushes. He bought apparently at an auction 1,000 brushes, and he's got all of these like gorgeous brushes that he's given us. So amazing! Like look at that one. I'm so excited to use that
Oh,
one.
neat.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start going in where I see the real highlights of this. So I may zoom in a little bit more because I want to really get the fine detail with this. So I'm going to use just pure white for a little bit because I really do want to get some brilliant whites in. So I'm going to focus on where I see all of these lightest areas. So it might not be exactly true to the photograph, but just a few kind of real highlights. Thought I'd speed things up a little bit here just so you can see where I'm putting in the highlights. Feel free to pause the video at this point if you need to look at these particular areas, but we're basically just adding to the areas that we painted last week. Just making them a little bit brighter and bolder, emphasizing the white in the foam, emphasizing where the light is hitting the mountain. So once we've done that, we can start adding some foliage, but I'll give you a minute to do the white. I'm going to be working with green, and I'm going to be bringing in a little bit of that purple again. Okay, so I've got a little bit of purple, so I'm just going to start putting in my shadows with my purple. So I'm going to go quite bright with my green. I'm going to get some phthalo green. And I'm going to add a lot of yellow to it. And then to dull it down, I'm going to add a bit of purple into the See, at the moment it's like Kermit the Frog green. I'm going to add a little bit of purple to it, and that will make it more mossy. I'm going to add a little bit of white. And then I'm going to go back to where I was up here and just add a few kind of little highlights. and I'm just gonna dab, dab, dab. Next thing I'm going to do is add some bright yellowy green highlights to the side of my foliage that's facing the sun. This just kind of gives it another dimension, and also you'll notice as soon as I add that bright yellow, it sends that background backwards, because we did the background originally quite muted, and by making this a lot brighter and more vibrant, it's sending that background backwards. I'm going to play with my new super fine brush. Distant trees. So I'm just adding a little bit more of that purple. I mixed some purple in with my turquoise to add some shadows to my water. And I also mixed a little bit of purple into my greens to add a few shadows into the foliage. I decided to put in that little teeny tiny jet boat that you can see in the picture, just to add a little bit of character into my picture. I did fiddle with this a few times because it is so small, and I used a one hair brush to do the detail. But I think when you see the end result, I think I captured it hopefully well enough. So the next thing we're going to do is move on to our tree. So the tree is in the foreground. I used unbleached titanium to get my tree shape in, and then I added raw umber to get all of the shadows in, and then I added all my foliage. So I don't think I need to play that part of the video at normal speed, because it did take a little bit of time, and you can always pause it if you need to. Well, that's a wrap, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to watch part 1 if you haven't done so already. Please tag any paintings that you do from my videos on social media. I would love to see what you've done. It's hashtag ArtfullyYou, and I look forward to the next one. Have a great day.